Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the livest, hypest, the most international. Welcome to Hip Hop Alliance Magazine, ladies and gentlemen. To the left, in our corner over here, bring it up to Mr. Money Mitch, my main man. And over to the right of us, we have Miss the Queen, Miss Belafonte. How are we all doing this evening?
Man,
Uh,
you got it.
ladies first. Ladies first. Ladies
All
first.
right, all right, okay. Sure. I'm having a great day. Busy day. I'm gonna give a shout out to all the back to school mamas and back to school daddies, man. It's a real job out here. But other than that, I can't complain. A great week.
Most definitely.
Money Mitch, sir.
Oh man, I can't complain either, man. I'm definitely glad. We had to wake up 7 times to get back to this day.
Hey,
So I'm blessed and thankful. What's up, Mr. Stout? Yeah, I'm blessed and thankful. You know what I'm saying, to be here again. Episode 23.
no matter
You
how
know,
you say that, bro, when you say 7 times we woke up, we back here again, that's a win, man.
very thankful. Very thankful.
Man, real quick before we jump things off, can I ask you guys a quick question?
What's good, bro?
Man, if what's your go-to? If you hadn't eaten all day, if it's you got a snack, it could be some Doritos, it could be a hot cake. What is it? What is it? Is it a cream puff? Is it a I don't know, it could be a cannoli. What's your go-to snack?
Man, I usually try to snack on like cashews and pistachios and stuff. Man, I don't really. I try to stay away from those sweets, man.
Oh man. I can't
Oh,
even deny, bro. I'm a big cashew person myself. I'm a
Yeah,
huge fan of
cashews. Yeah, I love cashews, man.
Miss Belafonte, you snack it all.
hey man, I'm gonna grab me a Snicker and a Coca-Cola.
You know what I'm saying? That's a good classic vibe.
Snickers satisfy the hunger.
What up? What up? What up? Two Rock live in the building. Squad.
Yeah,
Oh, we can always do it in low tape, bro. So you know what I'm saying? I know some spots in Oak Cliff, you know what I'm saying? We can hit up, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Getting to the main topics at hand. First, we have Yellow Beezy arrested. First, when he was originally put out there, it was for some
Ooh,
illegal substances, some felonious types of drugs, but we find out it was hand sanitizer. How do we feel? How was this portrayed? What do we believe of that?
A joke. A
I can't
joke.
deny that.
Each time they arrested this young man, nothing. It's like, you're wasting the taxpayers' dollars. If you're going to get them for something. If you don't have nothing, don't try to make nothing on a young black man. Let them make it.
True. But as
That-
their job, just to play the advocate, play the opposed opposite, once again, unbiased. When you see a container like that, how are you to know?
But the word says sanitizer on there. They didn't believe him, so they tested it. But it's like, that's the taxpayers' dollars. That's just more money we got to pay for.
Now you preaching. Hey, you speaking now. Money picture.
shoot, man. I was pissed when I first seen it, bro, because I was like, man, this is the whole damn empire gone.
It
You
was
know what I'm
quick too. We were like, man, what just happened here?
Hey, I was pissed. I was talking shit and everything. He Beezy, I was talking shit, bro. I'm glad to find out that it was him, hand sanitizer, But one thing I can say, he can turn this into a positive. When we
Hey,
talk about something negative, we always gonna bring something positive in the mix. And I looked up his name today when I was looking for a picture for the thumbnail and shit. His name is on every publication right before his album drops. So you can't really, you can't ask for more than that.
and I said this earlier, whether you're 5 years old, 25, 80 years old, you've always heard the adage of all publicity. It's good or bad. It's gonna give you some type of momentum rolling. So take it.
Yeah, yeah.
Same thing. I own that too. I was in the chat. I was like, "What happened to the team? We over here fumbling the bag. We over here 400 grams." But no. Once again, I own that. Apologies, Mr. Beezy, sir. Showing a black-owned business out there getting their money. We salute that. Actually, go
Oh,
ahead.
most definitely, most definitely, most definitely.
All right, now Erica Badu, the Queen. Is she the Queen of Dallas? Is she historically known as the Queen? Can we get that panel real
To
quick?
me, yeah, I give it
Yeah,
that.
yeah. Well, let's see here. Erica Badu records video at Obama's birthday party. Mitch, sir, this time you.
She can't do no wrong in my eyes. So hey, it is what it is.
Hey, all right, you're right. You reminded me, bro. Yeah, you reminded me.
No
Miss
wrong, bro.
Belafonte.
Man, come on now. You got to give right and right and wrong and wrong. You know what I'm saying? That was a private moment. They invited her to the president's
You know?
60th birthday party. How dare you? They wouldn't have done Trump like that. It's like, at what point? When are we gonna stop disrespecting each other? You know, that was a privilege to get an invite. How dare you? If he wanted the world to know, he would have put it on TV for us to see it. That's his
True.
private moment. Got him dancing and stuff. You know, he deserved to cut a step and have a couple of drinks and whatever. At 60, he earned the right to get his groove on.
Oh, yeah.
So, you know, I love Erica Badu, you know, but on this situation, to me, it was very disrespectful, very distasteful, you know, because she should know better. She's not putting her special moments out there like that, which we know she probably wouldn't care. But in this moment, it wasn't right.
But it's a birthday party. It's eventually gonna get out. Somebody's gonna do it. Why would it matter if it's Erica or Joe Schmo?
Why couldn't he put out what he wanted to put out? And that's not true. I mean, I ain't never saw President Clinton, President Bush, President Nixon. I ain't never saw where they was having a party and somebody put it for the world to see. I've never seen that. They might discuss what their party was about, but nah, that was disrespectful.
Okay. Only as a, once again, I'm non-biased, impartial. But if I'm at a party, I have a rule. If, say, for instance, if we just smoking or drinking, I do not want that video to get out because I don't know who's all going to see that. What if that impacts my job or something like that? No, I agree. But like Mitch said, she can't do no wrongs. I see nothing wrong with it. I see no wrong in this. I can't blame.
Well, I love you, Miss Erica Badu, repping always. Texas, my second home. But you know, that was a private moment, you know. And she apologized for it, so you know, who are we to judge? She did apologize, but
Right.
it's just in the moment, you know, you have to think and respect people's privacy.
Yep. Y'all hit that like button, share the video.
Erica, hit me up though. You know, hit my line. You know what I'm saying? Just one time.
Boy, I'm trying to tell you. Choose up.
We were all hype about this. This was in the group chat. We were all talking about it. Spence versus Pacquiao.
Ready to see him whoop the hell out of Pacquiao.
Nance canceled. How do we feel? Miss
I'm
Belafonte,
really
what do you believe of this situation?
And everything I said, man, I'm gonna tell you something.
Yes, ma'am.
I respect Earl Spence. I respect Pacquiao because I think y'all know I was going for Pacquiao. But I just hope the brother get better. You know, we don't know. You really don't know what another human being going through unless you in their shoes. And I never had nothing happen to my eye. Scrubbing and surgery though, your eye and your feet is the most sensitive part on your body. So you know, would it been his retina? Now he couldn't fight. So you know, if he had proof his retina, you know, been in the medical field, it wouldn't have been a fair fight. So you gotta respect his health come first.
Most definitely. Most definitely.
Money Mitch, sir?
Yeah, I believe that you know, it was a big disappointment, you know, but like Belafonte was saying, like, you know, his health is more important than anything, you know, and I wish him a fast recovery. I was looking forward to that fight though.
Same prayers. But if we being honest real quick, I don't know. With Spence, I don't know. You know, is this gonna be past Spence prime at this point? He's had an accident. He came back. He had his win. You know, but what happens at this point? You want to have some time, some setback. Is he gonna lose the golden boy touch, or what's gonna happen here afterwards?
He's not even 30 yet.
Yeah, your prime can hit you faster than we think.
Nah, he's not even 30 yet, bro. He got at least a good 5 years left in the tank.
Okay.
And his body still, even though he's going through with his eye, his body still be rejuvenated. You know what I'm saying? It's not like it's taking a bunch of banging. So I mean, he still have a chance to come back and redeem himself, just like he did after his car accident. You know, you guys made me respect this man. And, you know, my uncle told me about how he fought another man's fight. You know, I don't really know much about him.
He beat him in his own style when he whooped Sean Porter.
Yeah, so I don't know much about him, but just, you know, physics and science, as long as his body ain't taking no hard beating up while he's recovering, he got a fair shot to go back to the top.
I'm just saying because we saw a prime Roy. This is a different man, different era. Roy Jones, he took some time off. He wasn't injured or anything like that. Took some time off. He did a little rap career. He smoked and he drank. He came back and he was getting beat left and right. No disrespect. What happens if this is the same situation? Spence is finna take some time off. What if he's not the same man? You know he ain't how he hang out and party. What if he start partying hard?
Man, he gonna be all right, man. He young.
All right, we pulling for you, champ.
Oh yeah, most definitely, most definitely.
You can tell he a self-disciplined person. I believe, if this is something he really want and he have an opportunity to get it again, I believe he coming for it.
Right.
But if it take him out, you know what I'm saying? He still got a success story. That car accident, coming back, winning that fight in San Antonio. Shoot.
It counts.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? If I had to go out, I'd rather go out with a medical reason as opposed of something else.
Right. Okay.
Honorable discharge.
True.
Yeah. So, man, this band keep making waves, man. SK Millions, we've been jamming that stepping on shit, telling everybody don't sleep on it. Now he got the remix featuring Yella Beezy, which is a perfect time because Yella Beezy's name is everywhere.
Bam. Take that momentum and roll. I was seeing I think even Negative Ass Son did a post. Hey, take this time, man. Gain that momentum, the views, the streams, and it's a hit song actually.
Yeah, most definitely, man. Most definitely. It just need to get heard. That's all. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Now, Ducky P on the false allegations, putting his life in jeopardy, danger. How do we feel?
Well, I think it's unfair. You know what I'm saying? Anytime something happened the way it happened, man, everything looked crazy. So, for people to be putting his name and stuff, that he didn't have nothing to do with, that was reckless. And I'm glad he made it through. He's a talented dude, man. Ducky P, his videos are like movies. Like he put a lot of thought into his videos. Like it's not a lot of people doing that. So we're gonna see how he turned out because he's working hard, man. I think he one of those up next type of guys.
Yeah.
Unorthodox style too, man. And his mom and dad was in the game too, so they know the business well.
Facts. Belafonte.
Well, I think he messy, because if you go back to when Keiwan White got arrested, right? He put himself out there. Because I went back, I dug and dug because when I sent the message to my uncle, like, oh, he looks scared. My uncle was like, oh, no. And it's just like what I had built up in my head about him a couple of months prior. And it's like, you really put yourself out there. Yeah. So when you put yourself out there, this is what come along with it. It's the return. Everybody not going to agree with what you're doing just because it's your family member, And if you want to be, sometimes we all got to learn how to be a silent killer. You feel me?
But he had the interview you sent me with Spence.
In this case,
go ahead. I'm sorry.
Well, I'm talking about like when he first started doing the interviews when Keiwan White talking about that's his cousin and blah blah blah, and then the video come out. He wasn't trying to clean up the video then. Like you say, he got the views off of it, so he was enjoying the ride. So.
Oh, well, okay.
So when you I hate seeing black men contradict themselves. When you do something, when you put something out there, stand on it. I'm gonna respect you better for I did this and this is what I mean because that's how I was feeling that day. Yeah. But hey, to each his own. He a kid to me.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't think everybody knew the seriousness of it.
Yeah. The same thing with that Soulja Kid situation a few years back when they were blaming they were blaming Kim for shooting Extentacion because he was within that vicinity. Don't feed in. I mean, if you're gonna capitalize off of it, it's one thing. But that's a dangerous game. Just be careful because this isn't Grand Theft Auto. You only get one life. There's no reason to crash out. There's many of opportunities to make money. Just be safe in your pursuit of money. And
then you don't want the wrong eyes to certain people you don't want to just start looking at you and watching everything you do. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be careful with that too. There's a lot to come with that.
There's plenty
Mhm.
of opportunities for money, guys.
But
Just
shout out to young man though, man. He a hardworking dude, man. I wish him nothing but the best. Man, hey, everybody be, even be talking trash. I don't know what he'll do if he around real, if up front, up close. He with Miles James, man.
hey,
Notorious, Power real gangster.
let me see now, because James, I don't know, man. He asked, I don't know. First, let's Mob James, Charleston White, the interview. What have we all seen it?
Yeah, we saw it.
Let me say
I mean, do you want me to play?
when here's the thing, because Charleston gave him several from a just non-biased, as I keep saying, clarifying. He keeps saying, James, I'm not saying this is you. I'm saying if these people are doing, if this is how they living, this is what they're doing, X, Y, and Z. He's laying out a blueprint. Why does it have to escalate beyond that? I get it, it's two men and their egos, but they just weren't hearing each other after a while.
Yeah.
Just like I was just telling y'all, and that's why I love Charleston White. He's very unapologetic. He stand on what he believe on. You know what I'm saying? That's what make you believe in what he believe in. Even
Now
though
look,
I know.
go ahead. I'm
Go ahead.
sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I mean, I was happy to see him stand his ground because all that trash he talked, I'm expecting him to either shut up or put up. You feel me? So I'm happy that the little rascal stood his ground. That's what I'm gonna say. I'm Charleston White all the way.
So either you feel like he stood the ground.
I think they were. I think they both tried to mediate, but
That's
here's
what
the
I was.
thing.
That's what I expect out of men. Two men at their age.
You
No
know,
matter what background you from, what I'm saying. I expect y'all to
Agree to disagree.
and don't have to touch each other or pull no guns. I mean, I was really proud of the situation. That's why I say I want to play it so bad, but the language is terrible.
the
You
one
know,
thing when here's where I think it kind of went left when James. But here's the thing, because I'm that person as well. As soon after a while, I'm going to stop talking, and it's going to get to a point. And then once he said, "So you want me to give it to you?" When a person says, "You want me to give it to you," that we only got two things to do at that point. We're not going to waste any more time. That I understand him as a man at that point, but up until then, I was pretty proud of them. It's just that as a man, once you're there, you're like, all right, what we
but
doing now?
yeah. It don't matter how long you've been nonviolent and enjoying your peace and happiness. If a person pushes you to a point, you're gonna say,
Hey,
my little cousin, shout out my little cousin Keelan, man. He posted something on Facebook. And he said like, just because people see you chilling with your family and stuff and being a family man, they forget how dangerous you really are. So that's a thing to think about too. Like, don't never forget,
yeah,
how dangerous a person is just because they're not out here doing what they used to do. We got
hey,
Bella Fonte back.
I'm sorry about that, you
Oh
guys.
no, you
you're
good.
good.
I'm
But yeah,
outside tonight.
I also was glad. It was good. It was a good little heated argument, man. I was glad to see Charles to stand his ground.
Yeah, all that talk, man, we would have, you know what? We all would have stopped listening to that young brother if he would have folded up. You know what I'm saying? He carry
Mm-hmm.
himself. He don't bend. He don't fold. He don't break.
Yeah,
He
Yep.
showed that, and I was proud of him to hear him say, "If you still living that lifestyle, I don't rock with you." You know, and that's how the black community have to be. It's not snitching no more. It's called saving our culture, saving our kids, saving our grandmothers and aunties and different things like that.
yeah.
We have to be the neighborhood watch. We have to say we're gonna protect ourselves, and part of protecting ourselves, in order to protect somebody else, you have to take care of yours first. So, like he said, fuck yours right now. I'm about mine. And I feel everything he's saying. I'm right with him.
Oh, yeah. Well, I ain't gonna say I'm riding with him. I'm
Yeah,
just
I ain't gonna say everything. I ain't gonna say it
yeah.
unless
Hey, but you don't have
start
to.
talking
You don't
about
have to agree
somebody
with
brothers and
everything
stuff.
he say. And you don't even have to like him. But at this point, he's showing you he is who he say he is. You
Let me
know.
say, in the beginning of him, like last year, but like when COVID first started, I did give him a lot of time. I watched him every morning. You know what I'm saying? But it went to a different level. Some people say it's a method to his madness. You know what I'm saying? But I wasn't gonna stick around and try to figure it out.
Yeah,
He made it. He got that deal, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. He did. But money not everything to me. So I don't. I don't necessarily think I would want to, create a bunch of trouble. I like being able to move around and not looking over my shoulder.
You know,
It's just another person express how they feel, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And just because he feel a certain kind of way don't mean we have to feel like that, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, it goes back to, when we all come together. How many times you been around somebody, they talk that trash, and then when you pull up somewhere else, they ain't about that life. Them the
Yeah.
type of people I don't like. Them the type of people I'm scared of.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Well, y'all, the blogger wars continue, and they are getting poisonous.
Hmm.
who first?
Who be the bigger fool than a follower fool?
But
You know,
they
or to
really
argue
it's
with the
really
fool.
they all benefiting from it. Like MHB, man, his channel gonna do numbers from that show.
It
Man,
already did. He haven't did no
Man,
numbers like that in a while. And another thing, let me tell y'all something. And I wish I'm gonna reach out. Hey, you need to line me up with Sco. Not line me up in a negative way. Like line me up where I can speak to the brother. Sco already he already told us MHB goal was to turn all the bloggers against each other. He said this way before when him and MHB was beefing. Remember?
yeah.
MHB
Y'all
doing
like, share, and subscribe.
Yes, MHB
Comment.
is doing everything Sco said he was going to do. But now, for you, I respected him more seeing the bullshit as opposed to seeing him being a part of the bullshit. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Because he already knew the play. He knew the play before the play got solid. If you go back
Mm-hmm.
when MHB and Sco was beefing, or MHB was coming at Sco the way he was, Sco already told everybody he trying to turn all the bloggers against each other. Even though Polar did what he did, but y'all gotta understand, Polar wasn't the first person to put somebody information out there like that. And I think it's going too far when you bring people parents into this. Whatever you do on the internet, that's your problem. That ain't your mom and daddy
So
problem.
you think what they doing to Polar? You sound like a real Polar. You rock a Polar though, but
Let's be clear. And I'm
yeah,
not
I see,
subscribed to
I
nobody.
see,
I'm
I
not
see.
subscribed to nobody but Hip Hop Alliance. I
Already,
go trolling
already.
myself, you know. But I realize some platforms I don't need my face to be seen on, so I just creep in and creep out. That's it.
I mean, but it goes back to that old saying, like, you can thump me and I punch you. It don't matter how I respond. It's the fact that you initiated contact.
Let me tell you
You know.
something. Next time,
everybody ain't playing by the same rules.
the next
Uh-uh.
Nobody.
time I hear somebody say they trying to make change, they trying to do something different in the community, I'm really gonna go on that platform and I'm gonna be real disrespectful. Like I started out saying, who be the bigger
Wait.
fool than a follower fool? So my thing is, this is why no change is gonna ever come into the black community because guess what? We always following up the BS. At what point
Hmm.
are we gonna say, you know what, man, I ain't even gonna give no life to this?
But you know what? Listen though, what is it about us as human beings, me included, that it's just something about messy and drama. I don't like to deal with it,
Mitch,
but I will watch it, man.
Let
I
me
don't know
ask you
why.
something.
thank you. I was
You
just about
think
to say,
it was cool? Did you see how many times Ratchet called that girl a bitch? I know everybody beefing.
wait.
It
I don't
was
know what's going
just,
on now.
it's so distasteful. Just it like made me cringe.
Yeah, I mean,
But
yeah, that's definitely, being a man and have 4 daughters. I don't appreciate that. You know what I'm saying?
You
be
know,
honest.
So,
and
Do
she
y'all
didn't
think
even
this is
do
like
him
a?
the way. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
No, she didn't. He didn't even do her the way Queen he did. I mean, Queen Domain disrespect him, calling her pussy, and you know what I'm saying. She was just saying,
mhm.
"You still want to get down with me?" I mean, he called that woman, "Shut up, bitch! Shut up, bitch! Bitch, shut up! Bitch, you want to fuck?" I'm like, what the heck? Where do niggas get out talking that bedroom talk on the internet? Let's go there.
Yeah.
Well,
I
that's what
mean,
I was about to say. Do
you obviously don't have no regard for women when you talk to them like that, man.
Man, none.
y'all think this is
Uh,
WWF promo? Do y'all think we are being fed? What if they all actually
could
cool?
be, could be, could
It
be.
could. They just could have came from Brunchaholics or Turkey Down. Just one of these. One of these. kitchen cocktails places just had a good time, and then all right, we're gonna do this tonight. We're gonna have X, Y, and Z happen, X, Y, and Z, and it just keeps feeding in each week.
Hey, cause that boy Sco, that boy is must
I'm
see
gonna tell you
TV.
something. I don't
I'm
believe
telling you.
Skull is playing, and I'm gonna tell you another thing. I'm gonna show you how bad I've been. Cause see, I quit watching Ratchet thanks to my uncle. Oh, Ratchet, you see Ratchet? So then I started following Ratchet again. So when Ratchet decided to go in on Polar, he invited MHB over to his channel. You feel me? Then MHB went around. He didn't want nobody on his show but bloggers. You feel me? See what that's the thing. They feeding into his BS. He on MHB, you can only go
Oh
to
yeah,
his
he the
channel.
master. He the master of the vision.
Yeah. So once
Yeah.
again, he's keeping division between
He
amongst the
funny as
black
hell
people.
though. He
Somebody
funny
gonna
as
get him
hell.
though.
No, I don't think so.
How do you get it? I don't understand as a woman. It don't matter what color woman you are. Well, who want to watch another man sit up and say they don't take care of their kid? Oh, my baby mamas know I'm a hoe. Nigga, I ain't got no respect for you. And then
What?
Hey,
But once
you'd be
again,
surprised. You'd
it
be
what?
surprised. You'll be
Once again, this
surprised.
could be for the clicks and TV. You know what I'm saying? We don't know. We just don't know.
well,
Yeah,
you
man.
know
Say
I
you
what?
gotta
got
be.
22 or
If
23
you ain't
kids.
living it, you shouldn't spit it. You shouldn't put it out there like that.
Yeah, but nobody could. I definitely don't condone talking to a woman like that. You know, it's no. Mm-mm.
Oh hell no, because sometimes if a bitch now.
Now,
Once
have I
again,
been guilty of losing my cool and calling a woman out her name? Yes. You know,
yeah.
so it happens. Let me say that. You know what I'm saying? It happens. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, you know, you be hoping for women to stay in that lane where you can respect them as a woman. You know what I'm saying? But he heard about the situation between him and Steen. It's
I
been
gotta
just
look
a
this
train wreck,
situation up because
because him and Sco together, bro. They really had something special, bro. Like it was must see TV because Sco got that Cheetah's background, so he understand what made people tune in and what made people stay locked in. I haven't watched TV since I discovered them boys, man.
Well, you know what? You can't have a team and the team ain't together. You know what I'm saying? Then it become every man for themselves.
Yeah.
Everybody have to be on one accord, and you can't have a team if you don't trust the other players on the table. You know, so
Hmm.
it was a disaster waiting to happen for Scope and Ratchet. But I honestly believe like
Yeah.
Scope Hart was good. I just don't see Scope being no messed up dude. You know, his character speaks for himself. You know, he can be messy. It's a big difference in being disloyal and messy.
Yeah.
He can be messy, and I think he love for people to pop their shit. Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah. If you want some entertainment, boy, any one of them boys we done talked about tonight can
You
give it to you.
and you know it's okay what you do behind closed doors. You and your woman get in a fight, you decide to call out her name. That's in your household.
But I
but
rock with Sco though. Sco, behind the scenes, I only can judge a man how he deal with me. He been a man of his word, so that I know about Sco. You know what I'm saying? So that's all that really matter. I don't really care about it. I understand it's show business to him, man. He getting his bag up with this.
Yep.
Hmm.
Well, that's
Texas
that's just
hospitals overwhelmed with COVID-19 patients. What y'all think about that?
man. I'm ready
we
for them to
say,
shut it down. Shut it down. We need to just shut it down again.
yeah, ain't nothing out there anyway. All we doing is just wasting money. We still making the money, just we wasting it now since we can go back outside. Just stay
Uh-huh.
home.
Yeah,
It's just sad because we're supposed to be the greatest country. You know, they just doing this and they see that now that it's affecting our kids. They just doing this for money. You know what I'm saying? This is real selfish of the government right now. You know, other countries, you know what I'm saying? They government took care of them. You know, we had to wait, try to figure out when we're gonna have y'all seen the national rate of homeless? How many people getting ready to lose their homes with these kids?
No, I didn't know that.
Oh man, the eviction rate is up right now.
But that's kind of hard for me to grasp because like everywhere I look, it's hiring signs. Like if people are hiring out the wazoo, like if you get like it's jobs out here.
Even if you do Uber,
Yeah, man,
Lyft,
live like it's stuff out here, man. There's really paying money right now, man. People begging people to work right now. So
But this just been happening in the last month. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just glad that I'm thankful that I'm not a person that operate out of fear. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like no matter what's for me is gonna be for me. There's nothing I can do to avoid it. You know what I'm saying? I can stay at home and it's still come in here and get me. You know what I'm saying? So I don't even too much worry about nothing. So what people need to stop doing is worrying and get out there and get that money.
and get you,
But
if you're in a field that ain't, I don't know, how do I say this? If you're in a field that is not actually, get a trade. Just get you a trade. It could be a nurse, but you know what? A nurse has something that she can fall back on. You could be an electrician, but electrician got something to fall back on. Just
mhm.
being a cook at McDonald's or something or some other restaurant that's gonna fall apart in a few months, it ain't gonna cut it. Get you an actual trade, something that you even cutting hair. Because people in a pandemic or even in a Great Depression, they're gonna take care of themselves. Get you an actual trade, guys.
Yeah. Speaking of COVID, man, Fredo Bang is suffering from COVID while behind bars. Man, that got to be the most terrifying thing in the world? You know what I'm saying? To be behind bars and be suffering from COVID. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, I don't know. I don't even know. Boy, you talk about snitching, got to be at an all time high because they talking about putting boys in the COVID tanks. Right? While they trying to break them, say, boy, it got to be at an all-time high, boy.
Hey,
Because I'm telling you, boy, you get me out this COVID tank, I tell you whatever you want to know.
hey,
I turn civilian in. I turn civilian like a mud in, boy. But not all jokes aside, that they got to be,
it'll be just
a
like that picture
scary
we
boy.
saw with that what's that? The young man that had the Burger King, the McDonald's, to drink everything. Looked like he
Mm-hmm.
had that new McDonald's meal by Sweetie. Ah man, I would have snitched so fast. What you need to know? The COVID tank. The COVID tank, huh? You trying to get me
Yeah.
out of here, huh? Okay.
Yeah, they telling you, man, it won't be long if we gotta lock you up, man. We won't have you long.
Man,
You don't have me long at all.
What you think about that, Belafonte? Could you imagine being behind bars and having COVID or being in the COVID tank?
I'm ready to talk, sir. I might make up some shit too. Add something. It's gonna be good to get me out. They gonna let me out.
Yeah,
I take ankle monitor and everything. Just let
Like,
me
wait a
go.
minute. That's,
yeah.
that's that's processing line. Okay.
But
Yeah.
COVID really dominated the headlines this week, though, as usual. But it's been in different ways. Like this Ohio judge orders a man to take the COVID vaccine.
What can you do? It,
Let me
that's the
ask y'all
judge.
something. As my brothers and my family, let me ask y'all something. Why go get a shot first off? It takes 2 series to get this shot. The first shot and the second shot. Now they talking about, oh, you got to have a booster shot. Then you still getting people that then had the vaccination still getting COVID.
Mm-hmm.
Why do I need the shot?
Nah, but what if a judge order you to do it? What you gonna say?
But just put me back in jail.
To
In the
be
COVID
safe.
tank.
I'm gonna tell you something about it. If you get it
Nah,
natural,
you gonna go back to the COVID
yeah, I'm going.
tank.
I'm gonna tell you what the difference about getting that vaccination. Either way it go, they still putting it in your body. So
Mm-hmm.
I would rather get it and pray that my body fights it off, and then it's okay because I'm not understanding the variance of it. Because like normally anything that our body get exposed to, it lays doormat. So
Mm-hmm.
when we get it again, it's not as bad. So if I got it in the tank, I just pray to God I fight it off. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go to war. My body can take it now.
But as the responsible, once again, non-biased, impartial. It's like, say for instance, you're gonna fall. You see that you put a mattress down so you don't fall. You hit the mattress versus hitting just the bare ground. Now you're gonna feel it, but that mattress is gonna cushion a great portion of it. That's the equation here. But I get both sides. I get it. I
Have
get it.
y'all paid attention to some of the people that's been have it? Like DL Hughley? He went in quarantine for 14 days by himself. Nothing bad happened to him. Alba had it at home quarantine for 14 days. Nothing bad happened to him. You see what I'm saying? So
Yeah, but these wealthy people that got good doctors,
They
you
got they
know,
got doctors on call.
well
yeah,
then guess what? You ought to have every antioxidant, every health thing in your refrigerator
yeah,
to
definitely
detox
look into
your
things
body.
to boost your immune system.
Exactly.
Hmm.
Exactly.
Yeah. Now this is
And real quick, before we jump in this hot water, anybody out there that's picking M&M, look here, I'm not picking no mayonnaise, no Miracle Whip over. I'm not gonna lie to, I'm not racist or anything like that, but I'm just not gonna pick anybody. I'm not gonna pick M&M to be. I can't do it. I'm one of those. I'm one of those. What?
Well, what you think about Eminem? Well, the specific people that we discussed was Eminem and
Eminem and
Jada
Jada
Kiss.
Kiss. I got Jada.
Nah, you can't. I mean, yeah, Eminem one of the top 10 greatest, but he can't touch the kiss of death.
I get it. I get it. It's because you know what I'm saying. But and for what he is, we got 50 million of those of what he does specifically. I got to give it to Jadakiss. I just feel like I'm stammering. The delivery, the showmanship. I think he's going to present a better package.
Yeah.
Same thing, and I know
Tory Lanez all the way, baby. Tory Lanez, baby.
Mitch.
I love it. I love
Well,
his
I think
energy.
Let me say, I'm a Tory Lanez fan. You know what I'm saying? I think Tory Lanez makes the better songs, as far as vibing too. But when it comes to straight bars, we gonna see though. We're gonna see. But I'm a bet on Cassidy when it comes to just going head to head. Nah.
The only reason Cassidy do got bars, Tory got bars, but Cassidy on. I mean Cassidy. Damn, you see how fast
Well, you
this
know
shit
what
be
happened to
moving?
the last man from Canada? The last man from Canada that tried to get into it with an American rapper. I told y'all it wasn't gonna end good for him.
Who?
Drake messing with Pusha T.
Well, no, Tory Lanez versus Joyner. Joyner went over there thinking he was gonna body Tory, and what happened? Joyner, hey, go ahead, take that L, cuz. Go ahead, go home, go
Well,
home.
he's kind of comical to me though. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really take him like nobody. But I'm just gonna tell you, bro. We'll see.
You know, if I'm being honest, the only reason I say Tory, now that I'm not as high, Tory's gonna bring better delivery. He's gonna bring 2021 style versus Cassidy, even though he still raps, but his style of rapping is so it's I'm a hustler. It's that era, you know what I'm saying? And versus, I don't know, his showmanship got to be on it in that verses. I got to see it.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna tell y'all this. Have y'all ever just really paid attention to Tory Lanez? And even when he do a feature, it's like every time he always elevate, if not
He go
surpass
hard. He go
the
hard.
person he's doing on a track with, or they on his track. One thing I noticed about him, each time he perform or each time he go up against another rapper or come together for a song, he always elevate to his greatness. Like, I don't care what nobody say, that song with him and Dub Baby, that's one of the hardest to me that I ever saw Tory Lanez just really go hard. Like, I felt him.
I'll be completely agree. He's one of those. You know how they say when Drake's on a song, it becomes Drake's song, even though he's supposed to be his feature. Tory Lanez, just like Miss Belafonte says, he brings that type of uh, I don't know. He brings that fight to the game. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
If I'm
yeah.
being honest, even it's because of the situations that happen in his career that he's not hired. But like, if you look, say for instance, the hair thing. Speaking as a guy who's wearing a hat right now because of hair, they make fun of his hair thing. But because he's not hired here, be because of the situations that happen alongside of his career. But I
Yeah.
really do think I wouldn't say he's up there with Jay-Z, but I put him up there with a Pusha T. I think or put him up there with a 2 Chainz. I think he's had a solid career. I think he can go with anybody as far as a versus. Um, but I just can't put him up there with Rick Ross, Jay Z. He's top tier, but he's not all the way up there yet.
And that comes with experience, though. You know, um, with him, he's part of the new era. You know what I'm saying? Rick Ross, they more like, I consider them old school. You feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when you talking about the 2021 version and what's going on, he on my top tier. You feel me for what's going on right now.
Yeah.
Sometimes I don't want to look in the past because the artists that's in the past, it's like every now and then I feel like they should come out with something like I'm still here,
Yeah.
and not just have you ever paid attention sometime when an older rapper come back out and jump on a joint? It's just like it sounds like it's just some BS they threw together. So now
I
you got
don't
this
know.
youngster have to put they
None of
heart.
my none of my rappers that I
I'll
grew
be
up
honest,
listening
that Nas and Lauryn Hill, I thought Lauryn Hill was gonna give us some singing, but she gave not eight. She gave us a full set, bro. I don't
to.
know
Yeah,
bars or anything, but she gave us a
yeah,
full. I was like, okay, Lauren
Hey,
she
definitely.
but
got
that's
some
two
chops.
OGs right there. That's a whole different caliber.
Yeah,
Hmm.
she
Two
a beast.
OGs.
It was refreshing to hear her again, though. Shit, it's been a minute.
Man, I was bumping it today.
But I know you a big fan of Nicki Minaj. She had,
Now,
I'm a
fellas,
bars baby.
speaking of bars, we have lady accuses Nicki Minaj and her husband of harassment,
and suing
possibly
her.
trying to hush a situation. Bella Clinton,
Allegedly.
allegedly. Let me do the head thing in there too. Allegedly.
Yes.
What do we
Nobody
think,
knows for
Bella?
sure.
Let me tell you something. I love Nikki, and if the music, the computers, everybody that she said that was against her couldn't beat her, this little old thought ain't gonna beat her either. And I'm not calling the victim a thought. It just don't make no sense to me. Like I was telling y'all earlier, if it was such a big ordeal throughout the years, she should have continued to keep her knee in his throat. Um, you don't wait till he go get a high paid celebrity married, and then now you want to come after her. I don't believe that she was stooped that low. You
Yeah,
know, she did even with her brother. She did what she had to do for her brother, but she really didn't stand behind her brother because she didn't stand for what he was being arrested for. You know, so you can't keep putting that off on her. Oh, her brother did this. Now she went and got a husband just like this. No, people are responsible for their own actions, and she just happened to be caught up with the people that she loved. That's how I view it.
what you
She's a
think? E?
bad picker.
What you think? E? Think she picked men bad?
I think she's a bad picker.
She's
I can say
loyal.
I'm a bad picker too. She's a
Check out
bad.
the loyal. She's loyal though. With her bad picking, she loyal.
Yeah.
Mitch, before I really tirade into it, because I'm always going to be impartial, but it's going to seem like I'm being one way. Let me go. Actually, can I go?
Go ahead, bro.
You know, what if she actually did? Say, for instance, this situation happened way in the past, right? Now she gets wind of it. Why don't I try and close this door? Why don't I try and meet this ahead of where it gets at? Offer a little hush money. Oh, you don't want the money? Offer a little more. Oh, you don't want that either. Now it's a situation. How do we know that this didn't happen?
Well, I mean, I'm not gonna say it didn't happen, but I just can't envision her having to do that, being who she is. I just don't see
Exactly.
it.
And you got to remember the family that she has around her. I'm pretty sure, Little Wayne, Baby, they could have made that broad disappear if they wanted to. You feel me?
Right.
I just believe that she shouldn't have no
I
hard
don't.
time getting who she wants.
Nah. That's between her husband and and that situation. Yes, she married him, but you can't hold her accountable for an action that her husband done prior to getting married to her.
Yeah,
She
This is where I
chose to
really
forgive him and marry him, so she took on that responsibility. So God bless. God gonna see them through. What God joined together can't no man tear apart. Remember that, you guys.
yeah.
this is where I'm really gonna put my bases up. Let me ask this, and this is a real question: does she have music coming out?
I don't know.
Because earlier, just like we asked about the granted, this is
We got a Barb on the panel.
Well, here recently, nah, cause she bombarded with all this dysfunctional stuff, and she a new mommy. Hey, Nikki gonna handle her business though. Y'all just sit back and watch. She gonna handle the business. She
It's
always do. They ain't ran her off this far.
And the barb has spoken.
well,
Hey,
no, I'm just
and
saying, like,
if anything, the verse you between her and Lil Kim, you know what I'm saying? But I wouldn't do it if I was Nikki. But hey, she got a beautiful heart,
no,
so
Nicki
she
gonna win that.
gonna tear her apart. She asked for this beating.
Hey, real quick though, I don't know, because all this news around Nicki and no music. I mean, this would be great time to be taking advantage. I would
Well,
cash in.
last month she jumped on Bill's track. I mean, she's on some tracks, but she don't have a record coming out. Her record came out about 2 months ago.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well, we'll sit back and see how things unfold. The barb has spoken.
And then, like Bella said, prayers, to the situation overall.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Man,
Now,
who sent this, man? One of y'all sent this about the chemicals, and I think it was Belafonte.
forever chemicals detected in the water of over 2,700. That's right, U.S. cities.
That's a lot.
You know why? I really want y'all to be prepared for whatever's coming because people's not taking this water shortage serious. They're not taking the water problem serious, like what happened out in Flint. You know, it's real. This is life. So maybe whatever coming our way, we can get ahead on it.
Mm-hmm.
Very
Like I
true.
said, we come with the facts. As long as we got the facts, it's up to you to do what you want to do with it. But for me and mine, I want us to be ahead of everything.
Okay, it's 19,495 cities in the United States.
Hey,
So
but still,
yeah, like at 2,700, it won't take no time to get there.
yeah, before it
Yeah.
get too serious, and like you say, whether it's like the little tanks you can get from Amazon, few gallon tanks, start loading up.
Just load it up and keep it in a cool area.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just get your water supply up and buy it every time you think about it.
Well, I have to look into it. I heard water expires.
Man, I don't believe in that. It'll be
It's
better than
water. I'm
this than these forever chemicals they got in the water. That's
and then
gonna be
I'm
there
water
forever.
too.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a propane tanker. Give me some fire and a stick.
Yeah, and boil it.
Did Soldier Boy buy fake jewelry? Look, hey, we were talking about this. Let me jump right in. Buying fake jewelry, fake clothes. If it look clean, ain't nobody look. You got a light. You know what I'm saying? You got a stomach. You got to cut your beard and all of that, boy. If it look fresh, whether it's $300, $30, you spent hey, five fake or not, fight or flight. You make a damn decision. Get your damn nice shit and go. Okay, get and go. Who gonna know? Be honest, guys. Who gonna have a watch buster, them diamond tresses with them all the time? You know what I'm saying? And honestly, if I
What
have
if it happened? What if you the unlucky guy that it happens to you though, bro? And it's that dude that's on Instagram.
I'm gonna be like, you know what? You found me out that I'm smart because the money that I'm saving is putting in my stomach. That's why I'm so damn fat. That's why. You know why? Because the money instead of real jewelry, I'm eating it. Shit.
Hey, but I heard a rapper say not too long ago, like buying Gucci, buying that jewelry and different things. It's not a good investment. Even
Right?
buying those cars, once they come off the lot, they lose their value. So, man, ain't nothing wrong with knockoff. Let's just make
Hey,
sure you get the best knockoff. It's out there.
don't
Shoot.
get the.
Like
Go
I'm gonna
ahead. I'm
let you
sorry.
read my tag. I'm for
You
it.
know,
Mo3 did
mix.
it. What's wrong with Soldier Boy doing it? Somebody else did it and got called out on it. Hey man, you better be hiding your money, putting it somewhere you can go back to it.
Hey,
Well, somebody like Soldier Boy, he been around since '08. So everybody know at one point his jewelry was real, you know what I'm saying? But if I'm gonna give anybody a pass for now, if you're somebody that ain't never really had the jewelry
ah,
and you do it, and then I gotta knock you, I'm sorry. But somebody that already had it, that's trying to maintain their fortune, you know what I'm saying, and add to it, then shit, if he do it, it's just props. His life is a prop. He's not doing none of the shit he rapping about. So it's just all props. So he's an entertainer. So you can do that.
Allegedly, because Whoever called him out saying the jury's fake got dealt with the next day.
Damn, that
Yeah.
happened quick.
Allegedly, but yeah, they should. Hey man, I don't know why y'all keep counting him out. I believe he had a shootout in his house, and that's why he moved to L.A.
Let's be honest. Let's be honest. There's some there's some bad knockoffs. I remember being in high school and somebody had some. You remember Fat Form? They had the Quack Form. You know, it was flipped backwards. Don't do that. You know what I'm saying? And like Mitch just laid it out. Do not bother. Don't go from 0 to 100% of jewelry like that. Get you a watch or something. Start small. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Get you a little rope or something. Don't go all the way out because then it's gonna be like, man. When'd you? Oh, okay, all right. You don't give a damn at all, huh? Fuck it, live your best life. Living your
Yeah.
best life. Now,
Yeah.
real quick, just out of curiosity, guys. Oh well,
No, no, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
no, we get we'll bring it. We'll circle back. New
That's it.
York Governor Andrew Cuomo resigns amid allegations, and there are a lot of allegations. A lot of allegations. I mean, if James Brown was here, he would literally good job.
Hey, but let me ask
He
y'all
on
something.
today, boy.
These folks be knowing all this stuff, and when they done with you and they wash their hands and they want to be through with you, then they throw you out there to the wolves. Have y'all
Hey,
ever paid attention with how this domino effect is coming out with all this harassment, this Me Too movement, pedophilia, and different things? You know,
Yeah.
these
if
people
you're
been
not,
doing this for years. And then just when they say they didn't had enough and they done with a human being, are we gonna throw them out there? We're gonna let the world know this is what you are. With the government already knew who he was. So do y'all honestly think it's fair for them to take their eyes off of Como and focus in on little old Dallas, Texas little problems?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I find it hard to believe that he got to be the governor of that state and nobody knew nothing.
They knew it.
I'll be honest. Like we said at the being all seriousness.
But he was fighting it though. Like, why was he fighting it though? If he was fighting, that's why I really put it on there because it's like he called himself standing his ground till the
We
heat got on. I think the president asked for him to do it. I think.
Well, of course you're gonna feel like you haven't done nothing wrong. Everybody that get caught up, they say, "Oh, it wasn't me," and then in the end, you realize it was them. Look at R. Kelly. Look at
Oh
Epson. You
yeah,
know,
R. Kelly gets no credit from me.
hey,
yeah,
real,
Maxwell. You know,
did you say Maxwell?
yeah, I'm watching her real close.
Oh, I thought you meant like the singer Maxwell. I was like the
Oh
Oh
Amy
no,
no,
Maxwell. I was like, no, he's no.
the lady that's part of the Epson case. You know, he killed himself in prison. So they say, how do you kill yourself in a federal prison?
Oh yeah,
he had
let
too much
me see
information.
something real quick. Let me see something.
Man,
Left
I
me
be
by
glad when
myself,
somebody give me
man.
some superpowers around here.
Look, y'all. Dennis Schroeder turned down a 4-year, $84 million deal and takes a 1-year, $5.9 million deal.
Real quick before we switch, going back to what Belafonte said earlier, anybody can have anything on anybody. Like I smoke, you know what I'm saying? As an example, it's when people flip like you just laid out. That's a crazy thing. You could be cool with a person for 30 some, 50 some years, but then when they have a chance to throw some light on you to take advantage of you, put you down on the ground, put their throat on you, or step on your throat or whatever you, it's a cold world. Be careful
Mm-hmm.
who you align yourself with.
Yeah, most definitely, most definitely.
Dennis
What y'all,
Schroeder
what you
turning
think about
down
that?
4 for 84. 4 of 84. Well, Mitch, what do you think first? Which side do you line on?
Well, I feel like if I'm just have to put myself in his shoes. If I was going to do that, I would feel like 4 years, $84 million wasn't enough. So you take that 1 year to prove it. You're gonna go get a lot of playing time. You betting on yourself. You know that you're gonna go get that 100 million. He want that $100 million deal. He want that 25 a year. You know.
Belafonte?
Well, being a woman, I'm gonna sit back out. I'm gonna sit
She's
out
like,
on
you
this.
damn fool.
You say what?
You a damn fool, man. From a woman perspective, turning down 84 million. Huh? All you gotta do is go for 4 years.
Hey, you know what?
I know a lot of his woman probably was pissed.
His woman was pissed.
You gotta read. You gotta read between them fine lines. You know what I'm saying? And stipulations with that.
Yeah, you never know what the situation. I just feel like he betting on himself.
He betted on himself.
Okay. Man, where do these wives be?
E, what you think?
Bet on yourself, huh, cuz? Look here, man. If we're, you know what? If I could just imagine being his mama or daddy right now, just being his mama or daddy. You lost how much, son?
He had to talk to him about it, man.
Mitch, what would you tell your mom? What would you if your son told you right now? Okay, he walked in, Dad. I turned down $84 million, but I know what I can do. What would you say?
You bet on yourself. You better go cash in.
All right, Mitch. You better get the damn money.
We can read. You know the good thing about say man, we've been doing this for a long time, bro. The good thing about it is we will be around when the dust settles.
True. Hey,
Yeah.
thank God. That's just one thing I always say.
Yeah.
It's a blessing, nonetheless.
Oh yeah.
Hey man, what fuck the this shirt? Get to God dang it. Bella writes, why didn't he consult his wife? Where was because 4 years?
You know what the wife gonna say? She gonna say take that $84 million
in perfect weather, Los Angeles, and he went to Boston. Is that divorce worthy? She better take.
Depending on what she married him for.
Let me stop.
Depending on what she married him for.
KD named best player in the NBA.
I agree.
Is he?
And maybe to this year, Luka gonna take it over eventually.
Bella, what do you think?
Well, I'm glad it's not LeBron, so I'll ride with KD.
Wow.
Anybody but LeBron.
Oh, wow. She put mayonnaise in there too. No, I'm playing. I'm joking on the mayonnaise.
Boy.
Look,
that's my uncle's man.
I'll be honest, guys. Giannis deserves to be number
one. What's good?
Honestly. And even though he shouldn't have won this year, but based off the past 2 years, Giannis has presented the case that he's the best player in the league. He averages about 30 to 40 points a game.
But boy, when you talk about scoring, man, that KD, kill him dead, man.
But
kill him dead.
And this is how we look at sports. And they head-to-head matchup. Who won?
KD and LeBron?
No, KD and Giannis.
Oh, Giannis.
Hey, then that's the dust is settled. I can't.
It was time for Giannis. Giannis paid his dues. It was time.
I get Kyrie and James weren't there, but that's
KD. Giannis had a hell of a team. You said it yourself.
True.
Well,
but he won.
Talent. He had his talent.
That's a big three. They just grew there.
Longer than Giannis, he working his way up the ladder too. It's like
KD got jewelry. He got three.
He said, it's levels and tiers to this level.
You know what though? Let's be honest. Since we want to talk about KD named the best player, to turn off your screen, do it. Yeah, no, I'm playing. Let's be honest though. When Dirk beat him head to head when he had a super team, Giannis beats him head to head, LeBron beats him head to head. Who is KD really beat head to head?
I know he ran circles around LeBron ass.
Wait, that was with Steph Curry and Clay.
It depends on how you judging him, though. Are you judging him from his labor of works? Or are you judging him based off the whole team?
I'm judging off in that series the whole team. Say, for instance, when he lost against Dirk.
Okay, but listen to what the
Dirk was on another level at that year, though.
But listen to what the
Dirk swept Phil Jackson.
KD being named best player, not the whole team. KD.
But if you the best player, you supposed to elevate your whole. Dirk made J.J.
Nah, nah.
Barea and
I'm gonna tell
Tyson
y'all
Chandler
something.
get career
I'm gonna
deals.
take this, and I know y'all can understand because both of y'all is Dallas Cowboys fans. Emmitt Smith was great at what he did, but sometimes, no matter how great Emmitt Smith was, don't mean the Cowboys was gonna win that game.
That's true.
Emmitt Smith can't do it all by himself. KD can't do it all by himself. But from what they're judging KD for, it's about KD and not the team. So
Mm-hmm.
if we're gonna judge this man based off his work ethics, do y'all believe? I believe he's a hard worker. I believe he's self-disciplined. You know what I'm saying? I believe he's a role model. Some people don't like his attitude, but I love it.
I'll be honest. Who said
Cassidy, Cassidy.
Tasia,
Mm-hmm.
ma'am, we gonna see. We gonna see. Nah, I'm playing. Um, the only reason why I say because Giannis, once again, the past 2 years he's been MVP, then he's Finals MVP. He's Defensive Player of the Year. Yeah, it's just the case that it can be
Don't
made.
forget about the Olympics.
And the Olympics. It can,
Okay.
there's I get the gold medal, the win, what have you, but I would give KD honestly. His offensive talents ain't that much better than, say, for instance, Joker's. And Joker's younger. He plays better defense. He's not now. Joker is not an athlete by any stretch of the word. He moves pretty slow, but I think if there's a case where I don't know, man. It's that top five can be fluctuated. And don't like LeBron. Yeah, you're right. You're right. He about 4'5". He about 4'5". You right.
Man, he got
You
one.
right,
He got one. They better enjoy this year because Luka taking over.
man.
Period.
Speaking
Period.
of, go ahead. My bad, bro.
And I'm just saying, Luka taking over. Period. That's it.
Man,
$200
Luca,
million contract.
what does it take for Kristaps to get in there? Because if he can get
Man,
motivated,
I'm
he
so
a
ready to
top
see
10.
him. I'm so ready to see him to
You ready
lose.
to
I'm
be
through.
out of here?
Yeah, man. It's serious. Now look, who sent this?
That's Bella. That's Bella.
Miss
But
Belafonte?
Facebook pastor exposed after being caught with a man.
Not a Facebook pastor. When did you get ordained and preach on Facebook? I didn't know you could do that.
Well, I'm gonna tell you what. Because remember last week when I asked you guys where are the pastors at? Where's the deacons at? You know. Now we know where they at. They over there with the LGBTQ community.
I didn't mention no letters or name numerals or any. I don't know. Wait up. What happened here? Nigga, get this shit.
Boy.
Now,
Yeah,
She
look.
outside with
I
it too.
said it. Oh, I stay
She,
outside.
she outside with it too.
Yeah,
Damn.
you know.
Yeah.
So we looking for where they at. We know where they at now.
Woo. It's very unfortunate, you know.
Yeah,
That's all I'm
we
gonna say about that.
outnumbered.
Yeah, that's all I'm. No, actually not. We're not. We're not. It just feels that way. But look, you want to you got anything to say about that? I don't got nothing to say about that. We move right along to things you shouldn't sleep on.
All right, things you shouldn't sleep on, and this is just the past few weeks, and I've been speaking towards music promotion, what have you. You can reset on your own. Maybe you guys have or haven't, but trust me, the work is proven. I'll even shout out Relatable Eyeball. He's doing the same thing, shouting out artists who are doing foot traffic, putting out their posters in the hood, doing putting out their own CDs, whatnot in the hood, going hood to hood. It's out there, but you have to do your own work. This week on episode 23, things you should not sleep on. One, hygiene. You know what's one of the largest organs on your body? Your skin.
Skin.
Your skin. Now, my father passed away very young, so I didn't learn a lot of. I just learned, bathe, traditional, bar soap, washcloth. But it's deeper than that, especially if you don't want to look like you're out in the sun all day, especially with Texas heat, the UV rays and whatnot. Want to get you some decent soap. I don't care. people are gonna say Dove and the chemicals, but it does have essential oils. Stuff that'll long last to maintain your skin. Do your own research. What do you feel
Mhm.
comfortable with, but something that'll maintain your skin. And don't just watch your arms. Don't be one of those people that just put the shower on you and let the water just run on your ass. Actually, put in the work to wash your stinking ass. The other
He
thing,
said,
when it
"Don't do the
comes to your face,
6-year-old little boy in the
you know
tub."
what I'm saying? Don't when it comes to your face as well. Don't it's different than just the actual washcloth or a rag. Get something, those pads. Once again, acknowledge I'm a man with a beard and whatnot, but this is facial skin. It's not the same thing as on your arm or what have you. This is actual.
Mhm.
The texture is different as well. Get some type of eye cream. You don't want some your eyes after a while. You don't want those big old bags, exit lines. This once again, this is up to you, depending on how you want to look into your 30s, 40s, your 50s. If you want to look young or if you want to look like an old crusted out beasted busted. This is whether you're a man or a female. Do your research, okay? But
Yeah.
that's the only reason I say this as a 31-year-old man. My father passed away when I was a young man. The only thing that I knew at that point was how to cut my own hair, take a shower, the basics. But maintain the organs, maintain your skin, your facial skins, eye creams, moisturizers. Get some serum because once again, you don't want to be 31 years old looking like you're 50 years old. There are people who literally look they're super young, but they look extra old. Take care of your
Mhm.
organs.
Most definitely. Most definitely. Well, I got some advice for the entrepreneurs out there. Don't sleep on getting like some paycheck protection. They have certain insurances for different industries. Like say for example, like I drive trucks. Like for us, they got one that like they'll pay you up to $500 a day that you down if you get hurt while you working. You know what I'm saying? It costs like $48 a week or something like that, but that's kind of good. And then it raises if you have to maybe be in the hospital or something. You know what I'm saying? Different types of things. It's also like $100,000 policy attached to it, so it's a whole bunch of stuff. So don't sleep on being insured and not being a burden on your family. And if something happened to you, you can still carry the weight. By protecting your money
Once
by
more on that,
insuring it.
man.
Huh?
Once more on that. That was what type
Just
of
like just look up like a paycheck protection insurance.
paycheck protection?
It's no different than an athlete uses. Like for if he get hurt, to guarantee that he get his money. If he get cut or something from getting hurt.
Very true. Once again, whether you're just like he had said, make sure you cover because if you're your
Hmm.
family's income and you don't have that income coming in, shoot, that helps. And
That
$48
helps.
a day,
And they
that's
yeah, I mean no, it's $48 a day. It's $48 a week, but they'll pay you up to $500 a day if you down.
that even still that's not bad. The math on that $48 a week, man.
Yeah, so it's real smart, and it make you go into entrepreneurship a little bit more comfortable,
Yeah.
knowing that you got a little bit of security, because there ain't no security when you jump out in that water.
Mm-hmm.
Miss Belafonte, what you got for us?
Don't sleep on my Uncle John, music engineer.
Hey, don't sleep on me. Holla at
OE
me.
and the means.
Well,
People
thank
need
you.
to,
And he's
people
a photographer.
need to,
He been
Sometimes.
showing off his work. He been showing off his
and
work lately.
photographers. Yes, yes,
hmm So we might have to
exactly.
do a photo shoot.
And
We've been,
and,
hey,
and, and,
looking into fashion. We
and
really,
don't
I'm looking into fashion so we can do what we need to do. It's not all about hip hop
exactly.
with our magazine. We finna start looking at fashion, dog breeding, exotic animals, whatever it is to make a dollar, man. We looking at it.
Ace.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I got a chance. I finally met my new nephew Ace, man. I had fun with him. He'll fight a little rascal.
What's his temperament? He is he a
He
boss
love his
or
I
he
mama.
do?
mean, whatever yeah, he loves his mama. Usually I can take over somebody's dog. Like if you get me around somebody's dog, like usually I can make that dog not listen to him. But Ace, he got his mama laugh. He was like, man, I'm good. He was
Respect.
like, I'm good. I'm good. So she just, that's how you can tell somebody taking care of a dog. But anything else anybody got?
We're gonna stay safe this weekend. Let's look to do something great this week.
Oh
If we
yeah,
don't
most
do nothing
definitely.
but stop and help another human being, or what I'm saying, share a bottle of water. It's the little things that count in life.
Yeah. Yeah.
Real quick, I know it wasn't on the list, but who we got? Neo versus Cassidy. I mean, not Neo versus. Damn it, there's the weed gap. Neo versus the Dream.
The dream, baby, the dream. I'm in love with you, baby.
It's the
Oh,
American Dream. Radio Killer. Mitch, who you got, man?
Well, I'm not a fan of either one of those guys. So I mean, but you told me the songs. So I rock with those songs. I didn't even know who he was though. That's how much attention I
Radio
paid to.
Killer.
Wow.
I didn't. I didn't. I didn't.
He rocked 2008 to 2011. He had a pretty good run there for a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Who
Yeah.
do y'all think had the most impressive run? Even though it was short. Well, first before I go, who do y'all think had the most impressive run?
On what? Of them two?
Oh, well, no, just in music general.
Well, I think Neo, because Neo write songs for Beyonce and numerous people. Like Neo was Neo before he started dropping music.
It's true.
So that's what I know about him. He the truth in the music business.
Oh yeah, he's very versatile. He been around, but it's all about what you like in this hip hop world, and that's what make all of us unique. I don't have to like what you like, and it's okay for you not to like what I like.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Go ahead,
they both got some good songs. They both are some decent writers, But Neo, I just don't be with those weirdo artists. That's how the weirdo artists. I'm gonna give a category now.
Who's in the weirdo art category? I'm actually curious. Who's in there?
Hey man, you know what? I'm gonna tell you, whatever y'all do, if y'all ever make it big, do not go on no reality show, especially not with your wife or your significant other, your kid's mother. Because really that's what
I
makes
love hip hop coming to Dallas and want me on there. I'll be right on there.
Yeah.
25K a show.
But then when you lose a fan because of who you really are and not what I portrayed you to be in my head.
I don't really want no fans. You know what I'm saying? I want new family members.
You don't want nobody
family members.
I want new family members. I want new family members. I want to bring people in their family.
I don't need no fanatic.
I don't want no fans. But with that being said, y'all like, share, subscribe. If you like this video, share it.
Y'all see what we got going tonight?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's a beautiful night outside. It's going down. Y'all be safe out there.
Hey,
but look, go ahead.
Well, going back towards earlier, I forgot to ask. So, if I consider Tory Lanez top tier, right? Kind of not top, but up in that upper echelon. Where do we consider Kendrick Lamar since he hasn't put out a project in about going on 4 or 5 years?
Definitely A level. Tory is B level.
Ooh,
how
can
can
we say that?
No. Hold up, Uncle.
How can we say that? We haven't seen
level.
the word.
Man, yeah, because you lose status in this game. If you ain't out there, you lose status. And I'm going to share something with you.
I mean, he don't have to do nothing else, in my opinion.
What?
He should. I seen enough.
Smalls. Big only got that pass.
I seen enough, man.
I see now. If Illuminati came and got you, you going with them.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Shit, depending on what the number is. As
You
long as I can tell them it's just one thing that you ain't gonna do to me.
You know what I'm saying? Hey,
that comes with the territory.
Nah, well, I don't want it then. But I bullshit to the sun. Hey, for everybody that rock with us, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, we really appreciate y'all, man. We're just trying to bring y'all some good fresh information and have a good time. We wish that y'all have a blessed and prosperous week. I don't have nothing to say. Anybody else with parting words?
Yeah, be safe. I love you guys. I hope y'all have a great night.
All right, you too. You got anything to say, E?
No, be safe. Go Cowboys. Hey,
girl. Yeah.
Hey, get your ass off the screens. You kicked off the show.
Hey, real quick,
I'm gonna tell y'all need to get into looking at the
Hey, Hip Hop Alliance needs a female personality. Y'all come get at us.
Hey, what's up with that, bro? I'm starting to get worried, man. Is he more hurt than what they not telling?
Yeah, no, he all right, man. It's just a hype. Hey, man, we just got to talking about.
Make it till y'all make it.
Everything you see is an illusion, man. Can't believe it, man.
The illusion is him not being on the field for 2 weeks in a row. What's
He
going
gonna
on?
go out there and tear Tom Brady off the bone. Watch.
Hey, wait, I got a question real quick though. What's the owner name?
Jerry Jones.
No,
Hey,
bro.
Jerry Jones
Hell,
been
he just
outside
he
lately.
gonna
Have y'all
disrespect
saw
Jerry.
that?
Yeah, he been outside.
Jerry Jones been outside, baby.
Time is not on Jerry Jones' side.
Hey, Jerry gonna get him one.
Yeah, hopefully he will, but time ain't on his side. It gotta be soon.
Yeah.
He looking different. I was looking at him this year. He don't look the same.
Shoot.
Oh, the lights out. Nah, but hey, if we ain't got nothing else, we out of here, y'all.
All right, y'all have a good night.
All right, y'all soon.